How's it going, YouTube? Yeah, Pat Mac here, coach of the Sacramento Saints / and we are playing in week 2 of the PAC Ubers Wifi League. Very excited for this one. You could see the team that we had along with items and whatnot for our competition today. And I'll have a post-editing thing up with his team there so we can take a look at it together. It's pretty scary. it's really scary. You can see the 6 I'm expecting down below, but I would not be surprised if he had some different stuff there. Like Reggie Lucky is kind of scary. What else is scary? I think Gork Ice could come too as like a potential Urshi food check. What else? I don't know. Type Null is a good Pokemon. Yeah, hard to break through. Oh, I should actually work on getting myself set up here. Okay, I think he said he was 151, right? Yeah, okay, so I'm 152. Alright. Let's see, what else do I think he could bring? Piyuku Muku is an interesting option. Crobat's an interesting option. Okay, I think I listed every one of his Pokemon. So, yeah, he could bring anything. I don't actually know what he's going to bring. But, yeah, you can see the team that we have. I debated a couple of things for this week. I had Sandaconda as an option, too, because... I don't know, because of Urshifu. Or not Urshifu, because of, what's that one mon? Regieleki, you know? Like, you bring your ground types against the crazy electric type that only has electric moves. Oh, well, that's not good. Okay, I probably made a cut at some point there because we had some issues. I got kicked while trying to search for land, so, okay, here we are. We're about to start. And let's see what he decides to bring. He does bring the Pyukumuku. Okay, alright. I kind of felt like it could come. Oh, he doesn't bring Primarina. I was hella scared of Primarina. Okay, what does he have? He does have the Regieleki. Ah, dang it. Ah, man. Now I wish I brought Sandaconda. That would have been a really good bring here. No Ditto. And he does have the Pyukumuku. Alright, I don't really know what that Pokemon does very well, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of scary. What's a good option for us to start with? What if he starts Regieleki? What if he starts Landorus? Okay, I think the thing that I have a harder time switching into is Regieleki. Like our what is it? The Porygon can. Don't get me wrong, it can switch into it. It really doesn't want to. So, yeah. I think this is probably our best setup, though. Did I have everything else right? Yeah, so we got 4 of them right, missed 2. That's totally fine. Let's see what he decides to lead with. But good luck, have fun over to, it's a WreckitMike, who's the coach of the Virginia Victinis. Okay. I think a Regieleki could make sense, because, like, I would look at my team and go, where's your ground type? And I would start Regieleki. Like, that's just what I would do. Pet Rock the Quivering. Oh, that's so great. I love it. Okay. So, what do we do here? Do I just want to discharge? Yeah, why not? I don't know. Let's hit this thing a little bit. Let's see what it decides to do. I don't actually know what this Pokemon really does. Alright, so we get some damage off on it. It's got Toxic. Alright. Not great, but you know, we can deal with it. What do I want to go from here? I could teleport right here. I don't think that's a terrible play. Yeah, let's do that. Let's teleport. I'm not really sure what I want to use to break this, actually. It has recover also. Okay. Do I just go Nanya though? I don't know. Do I go like Fancy? Tankro? I don't know, this Pokemon's gonna be kind of hard to break, I think. Let's just go into Nanya though, I guess. That seems fine. I think this forces it out. I could be wrong. Like, I kind of want to use this to, like, break late game, but I don't know. Here we are. There's no fairy type over there. There's a steel type, but I'm okay with hitting a Draco. Could also flamethrower. I can nasty plot. I think with a nasty plot I do a lot to a Solgaleo. Let me check that. I built this team like a while ago. Yeah, if I nasty plot, I do a lot. He's got to be like max HP, max speed up. So I don't know. Let's do that. Lighter 0. All right, that's the one. Kind of scared of. If he's Scarf, it's really bad. But I'm gonna go for it anyway. Yeah. If he's Scarf, it's really bad. If he's not Scarf, then it's okay. But I don't know. We'll see. This is not how I'd usually play. Like, I'd usually be a little more, I don't know, concerned or check things a little bit more, but I didn't do that here, obviously. Okay, so we KO'd the Solgaleo, which is kind of sweet. Because that Mon could have been an issue for us, but we are +3. I would probably go Regieleki because that's going to be the fastest thing. Saitama. Are you Scarf? I'm not gonna risk whatever is happening here. I'm just gonna go on you. Because I probably die to whatever his attack is. Like almost 100%. Yes, Sucker Punch. Okay, cool. That makes me think that he's not Scarf. Because if he was Scarf, he just would have gone for like Wicked Blow. He might be Banded though. He could be Banded. Sheer. Yeah. Makes sense. I could have gone for Knockoff. I think that actually would have been a pretty good call too. But getting a Leech Seed on this is nice too. And I actually don't mind just sitting in front of this. Like, I'll probably just go for a Knockoff right here. I could see a U-turn or a knockoff of their own, so I'm just going to knock off. But I think I can kind of sit in front of this Mon. We go for Stealth Rock. Okay, that's fine. Not too concerned about that. We'll eventually get our Rocks up. Ooh, actually that's a little scary because our Ho isn't Boots. it's Scarf. So yeah, it's a little scary. Would I knock off Leftovers? I think. Okay. I kind of feel like he could knock again. I could see that happening. I could go Giga Drain. I could Leech Seed again, expecting a switch. Earthquake doesn't seem like the right play. Giga Drain, yeah, why not? If he decides to stay in. Okay, he doesn't stay in. That's fine. So he'll take, we'll take some damage, but he'll take some Rocky Helmet Chip. And we've got it below half, which is great. We put some damage in. We're probably swapping here. I would probably go Reshiram. But we get some good information about what's going on here. Oh, that's you. Okay. I'm alright with this. That's awesome damage. Yeah, that's great. We are totally fine with taking some chip damage here. I'm just going to go Leech Seed, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to go Leech Seed. We'll just get a little bit of health recovery back here. This one actually might be kind of hard for him to break. Let's see. Yeah, he goes for U-turn of his own, right? We'll just, unless he's pads. Wow, that does so much damage. That's 100% banded. But we're chipping him down, right? And chipping him down is perfect. And we'll get health back from Regenerator, plus we'll get health back from this Leech Seed. I'd probably go Reshiram if I was them. That's what I would do. And if they go Reshiram, then I'd probably go... Porygon? Potentially go Porygon. Okay, this is fine. Like, I'm continuing to take some chip, but all in all, this is not really that big a deal. Ah, we miss it. Okay, I think I want to swap then. Do I want to swap? I could go for another Leech Seed. Like, we continue to take some chip here, but this is still good, right? We still get some health recovery back. Is there anything I want to swap into? I could swap into... I could swap into you. I don't hate that idea. Yeah, let's go for that. Well, let's get a little bit of our regenerator health back. I think they go for knock. They could go U-turn. Either one of those plays I think would be pretty good. Yeah, they go U-turn again. Okay. So what do they decide to go into this time? Because we've changed it up. Could they Volt Switch? They could go into Regieleki and Volt Switch. That'd be pretty bad. Maybe I should have just stayed in and got their Leech Seed again. Missing the Leech Seed was a little unfortunate because I would have liked to have gotten some health back. Also could have gone Giga Drain too. That would have been an option too. But we've gotten our Tangrowth chipped a little bit, but I think we're still okay. I might go into Poe at some point here and look to Defog. I don't know when I get that in though, to be honest. Yeah, regular makes sense. I'm gonna go into our Porygon. This mon's very scary. Yeah, this one's scary. It hits really hard. And like our team is not particularly well positioned to deal with it. I really wanted to bring Sandaconda, but you know, here we are. That's a lot of damage. Oh, it's a crit too. That sucks. I almost have to recover, I think. Or I could let something go down. Do I let this go down? I could let this go down and just like get some damage on this. I'm not a huge fan of that, but it's an option. I could also teleport. I think I'm gonna go for get damage on this and go from there. Or do I have a... should I swap? I should probably swap, honestly. I think I'm going to go here, actually. Because I think this is an okay switch, unless he has... What is it? It's like Steel Wing? If he has Steel Wing, then this is just great. Let's see what he goes for. Let's go for Blue. And we have to burn. That's... And you are Life Orb. Okay. I could try to go for Rocks. And I think Rocks would be good to chip this down, because it looks like he has kind of a U-turn Volt Switching combination that he's going for here. So I'm going to try to go for Rocks. I'm also looking to defog with our Ho, though. So maybe that wasn't the best play. Maybe I could have just gone Draining Kiss. Draining Kiss would have been solid too. There's also the option of just ditching the Porygon 2. This was actually, so Diancie was the other mon that I was considering dropping for Sandaconda. Power also. Do we take that? Not okay. Alright, I think in this situation I'm just gonna go into our yeah, we're just gonna go here and then I'll just Draco. Actually, I don't actually feel like our position is that great. I'm going to go Draco here, though. This is going to hit anything really hard. But we have speed. I kind of think that a good play for him would just be to let this go down. Oh, we don't have and we don't have Rocks, which that part's probably the worst part about all of this. I thought I had more spit after where I could take hits, but I guess not. Maybe the burn didn't help? I don't know. But I am going to try to Draco here. I'm going to see if I can pick up a KO. I'm pretty sure I do. And so then it's just a matter of what they decide to go into next. Like Regieleki would probably be the way to go. Like after sacrificing something. Okay, so they go into this. That seems kind of good. We missed the Draco. That's really sad. Do I just want to Draco again? Or I could nasty plot. Is there a chance that I can get in Ho and defog? That's not a bad idea either. That's not a bad idea either. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to try to do that. And then I can regenerate a little bit on a swap out. I'm not really sure what they're going to go for. They won't go for Toxic. They have Recover. They could go for, I think there's like the magic, they have Baton Pass. Oh, that's even worse actually. That's even worse. That's even worse. Yeah, I'm gonna get swapped around on a lot. Okay, what do I go into then? Because I think I'm just gonna sack this. I don't think there's because they go Virginia Lucky. And then there's just nothing I can do against that one. Like I don't have a good swap into it. I think I probably have to sack it and then yeah, they have the Virginia Lucky. That makes the most amount of sense. Yeah, I'm just gonna sack this. I'm gonna try to go for a Signifier, I guess. But there's nothing that I can do to against this one. Yeah. So they pick up a KO on Ho. I was really hoping that start Ho would put in some work, but obviously not. So let's see what they decide to go into. Okay. Yeah, this is really tough actually. I could just go into you and Giga Drain, but I don't have a way to deal with the Regieleki. I could also go into this Mon, and I could look to teleport myself, because I think they Baton Pass, and they're just going to get initiative that way. And teleport, yeah, I'm just going to do this. I could also recover, but I think that they're just going to swap into something else. And so I think my best option is to, teleport here. Because they're going to Baton Pass, I don't think they stay in. I don't think there's a reason to. And like, they could just Baton Pass and do Regieleki, and then I think I have to go Naganadel. Yeah. Yeah, I think I have to go Naganadel. And then I'm gonna look to Draco something. I think. We'll take a lot from Volt Switch, but we don't die from it, which is something. Yep. But not being able to get rocks up this game just means that their like U-turn Volt Switch combo is going to be pretty much unmitigated. Like we can't really punish it. T-Bolt probably kills us actually, but I think I have to go Draco. Maybe I could have gone Sledge Wave. Yeah, I could have gone Sledge Wave maybe. But I don't think I live a T-Bolt if they're specs. If they're not specs, then maybe we live it. But getting rid of this Mon is going to be very difficult to do. I really should have brought a ground type. I really should have brought a ground type. That's just a mistake in team building, I think. Because I honestly think that I just don't think we're going to win this. Like there's a chance, but I don't know. I don't see it happening. This is potentially even, like, they could have spec'd this to outspeed Naganadel when it was at +1 speed. I think there's a chance. Oh, they have Explosion. Actually, that might be okay. Legit, that might be totally fine. Because I could not get rid of this Mon. I could not. Alright, can I beat the rest of their team? Honestly, I feel like I can. Alright, this is probably better for us. So let's see, Reggie Lucky KOs Naga. And then with a collision. What's my best option? The best option is probably... Ooh, this is kind of tough. It's probably you, though. Yeah, it's a little tough, but I think it's you. Okay, so we lose Naga, but they also lose Regieleki, which I think is probably better for me. Okay, this is good. I think this is probably the best option I could have had right here. Because I'm just going to go with Surging Strikes. Yeah. And this is unresisted. Well, I guess they could go to Yukumuku, but that's not really that big a deal. Because I honestly think I might just Surging Strikes it again. But we're faster, we're like max speed, because I wanted to speed tie Urshifu and Solgaleo and stuff like that. Well, we're faster than Reshiram too. Okay, I thought Reshiram was faster. So their fastest Mon right now is their own Urshifu, which that's good. Yeah, they go into this thing. But we still have Tangrowth, which is pretty healthy. That's no damage. That is no damage. Okay, so they could do one of two things, honestly. They could go into... God, both things are actually really bad for us. If they go Toxic right here, then we have a problem. I kind of wish that I was sub right now. Because if I was sub, God, if I was sub, that'd be so good. I could bulk up. But if they Toxic me, then I kind of lose my best way of winning. I could U-turn, but they almost certainly could Baton Pass. I'm gonna bulk up, thinking that they think I'd swap. I'm gonna try that. I'm not sure if it's the best play, but I'm gonna do that. Because if they go Toxic, then this becomes really hard. But if they Baton Pass right here, dang, they did Toxic. No. All right, how do I beat this? I think I'm probably going. I might just U-turn right here. Ah, that's so rough. I could Drain Punch though. Like, could I try to work through this? I might be able to work through this. This one might get like counter or something. I really hope it doesn't. That'd be really bad. But I could look to like gain some HP off of it. It's got really high defenses and low HP though, so I don't know how much I'm gonna gain from this. Yeah, not particularly a lot. They do recover though. Yeah, I don't think I can beat this. I think I have to swap here. But then I don't really have a way. Yeah, I think I have to swap. So I'm gonna U-turn, and then I'll go into Porygon 2, I think. But this is a good place for them to do a Baton Pass. I don't think we're in a very good position, but I'm going to go into Sunny. Because I don't see myself having a way to break down this Pokemon. Yeah, see the bit on this, yeah. Yeah, because the, I'm probably going to let this Mon go down too. Just slowly getting stuff chipped away. But they'll KO me here. I'll go into, how do I want to do this? Yeah, I'll just Ice Beam. But I think they could go Wicked Blow, they could go Close Combat. Either one of those is going to be good. But like if they had U-turned, because they could have U-turned, and that would have been worse. If they U-turned and I brought in, and if I brought in Dreadful here, then I would have been in a terrible spot. Like, I don't think it could have gotten any worse. It would have been really bad. Do I Leech Seed? I could also Giga Drain. Leech Seed is probably my best option, but they're gonna go into Piku Muku. They're going to Toxic me. I know they're gonna. Okay, that's fine. Maybe I could have just gone Giga Drain, because this isn't gonna be enough now. Yeah, I should have just gone Giga Drain, because I could have KO'd then. I just figured they'd swap. I wonder how much Urshifu takes from one. Probably not enough to survive. So we trade off here. I'm left with Urshifu, and then I lose? I don't think there's a way I win this. I could regenerate this. Does that help me at all? I don't know. Let's find out. I think I need Urshifu in order to beat the Reshiram. And even then, I don't know if it does, to be honest. But it's probably my best option of being able to beat Pemon. But if we don't die from this, which we don't, okay, then we'll get a little bit of health back from the Leech Seed. Is that enough to KO? Not quite, it doesn't look like. If I had Aqua Jet, that'd be kind of nice right here. I could look to go for the Speed Tie and win on a U-turn. I'm assuming they're... Well, they could be Adamant, right? But I'm kind of assuming they're Banded, right? Yeah, it's been Banded damage every time. Actually, it's been Adamant Banded damage every time. So, yeah, I should 100% go for a U-turn. And then I'll just go into... Oh, they swap. Alright. It's totally fine. But that gets banned in just like a bunch. So. We'll go back into Tangrowth, which seems great. And I think this time I'll Giga Drain. I'll try to get some health back that way. Ooh, okay, if I Giga Drain... Well, I could not. I'm gonna Giga Drain. I think actually it's probably better for me if the Urshifu is banded. Yeah, see, because like I'm gonna Giga Drain on something right here. Probably the Reshiram. It's not gonna do very much damage because it's 4 times resist. And then so I'll Giga Drain, get like no health back, and then I'll die to an attack, and then I'll go into Urshifu, also die to an attack, and that'll be game. I think my biggest mistake in this was in team building, honestly. Like, I think if I had gone into the match with Sandaconda, that would have been best. And I overlooked the Earth Power on Reshiram, to be honest. I don't think I had a way, let's go. Yeah, I don't actually think I had a way of dealing with the Regieleki well, and I was a little concerned about it. I just didn't think that they would have it. So let's go check and check. Like, I thought it was possible, but just didn't think that it would happen. Yeah. Okay, and then I lose this position. We already figured that out earlier. And then this Pokemon was kind of on the radar as a potential option, just because I knew that it would like deal with Urshifu fairly well. And this is almost certainly like max defense. I think I also could have gone for like a subset, and then I think a subset would have beaten what's happening here. But it looks like we're going to lose 4-0 this match. Totally fine. It happens. But it's all good information to know for like building in the future. Because all I do is like adjust how I EV and set up some of my Pokemon. I think I end up being a little bit better off this map. So. Yeah, as we finish up this game, good game over to WreckitMike. He played it really well. Getting rocks up was really solid, and then I guess my team didn't have as good a switch into the Reshiram as I thought it would. Maybe if I'd gone for a more split def Ho-Oh with boots, that might have been a better option to deal with the Reshiram. But I know that Reshiram can have Stone Edge, so that's something I had to be a little concerned about. And if I go split F, then I don't have a way of what was I saying? Oh, I don't have a way of outspeeding the Reshiram, and so it could go for like attack plus then Stone Edge, and then the game is over essentially. But I think having Sandaconda definitely would have helped out this game. Is there anything else I would have done differently? Maybe I could have looked to pivot around with Lobo Incursion. I don't know if that necessarily would have helped. I did like the Naganadel set, but I think if because of the set that I went with, I couldn't get the speed boost to try to outspeed Regieleki, which I don't even know if was possible, right? Like maybe it was a Scarf Regieleki and it was just like there to be prepared for Naganadel. That could have been an option, right? Because we only saw it ever click one move whenever it was in. It was either Volt Switch or it was Explosion. So I don't actually know if that would have been a better set, but it also meant that I wouldn't have been able to deal as much damage to the Solgaleo as I did. So picking up that KO just wouldn't have happened if I brought that set. But anyway, good game over to WreckitMike. If you'd like to see some more of our content, definitely stick around, like, subscribe, and all that stuff, and we'll catch you on the next one.